It was one of the largest airstrikes against ISIS in the past year. The U.S. military estimating it killed roughly 150 ISIS fighters in eastern Syria in one of the last remaining pockets of ISIS territory along the Euphrates River near the border with Iraq. The massive airstrike occurred while the U.S. government was shut down Saturday, so technically the pilots did this for free. It followed more than a week of round-the-clock surveillance overhead by U.S.-backed fighters from the Syrian Democratic Forces, or SDF, on the ground. The U.S.-led coalition has launched nearly 30,000 airstrikes against ISIS since 2014. But in a sign of how much airstrikes have slowed in Iraq and Syria over the past few months, a squadron of A-10 attack jets was supposed to go to Turkey to strike ISIS. It was diverted to Afghanistan instead. Bill?
Interesting move there. More on that in a moment. This strike proves the fight against ISIS is far from over.
Well, that's what the head of U.S. Special Operations Forces in Iraq and Syria said in a statement, quote, "The fight to liberate Syria is far from over. Our SDF partners are still making daily progress and sacrifices, and together we are still finding, targeting, and killing ISIS terrorists intent on keeping their extremist hold in the region. But partnering with the Kurdish fighters against ISIS has come at a cost with NATO ally Turkey, who views the Kurds as a terrorist threat and has launched an assault in northwest Syria, home to Kurds allied with the U.S. Today, officials say the U.S.-backed force is majority Arab, which receives strong support from the CIA director.
In eastern Syria, the Department of Defense has done good work trying to bring the Sunnis in alongside our Kurdish partners there as well. I think they've made real progress there.
Defense Secretary Mattis says the roughly 2,000 U.S. troops on the ground in Syria aren't going anywhere until ISIS is defeated.